this is how you get, or this is how you water down shit so it don't be watered down. You fucking get whatever it is you trying to get, then you use it the way you know to use it. Then you check to see if you're using it correctly. That's not watering it down, but you're getting the chance to use it and make mistakes if you're going to make some mistakes. And it clarifies you, whereas watering shit down makes you avoid making mistakes.
You wanna end yourselves. You're depressed, you're sad, you're lonely, and then here's the key of their drug they laying on you. What do y'all say? How do I get my girl back? How do I get the relationship back? You don't want her back. You want the feeling she gave you because you couldn't give it to yourself. And that's why all these things are going wrong with a lot of you guys, based off the fact that y'all ain't learning the motherfucking game the way you should be.
You learn so much at SW. For instance, we cover things like timing and flow. Without those two things clicking, you will never catch that woman you after. Timing has to do with how fast or how slow your conversation is coming out your mouth. And flow has to do with how you phrase your statements, so the words will flow clearly from your mouth. It's imperative that you have a spiel that introduces or brings the conversation in.
Regardless of what the woman says, or it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter, because he sees himself as a prize. And gentlemen, if you don't see yourself as a prize, you will always run behind women. You will always run behind pussy. It's just a rule of the game, dog. It's just how it is. But what I'm saying to all you guys out there that's important, guys, again, is that the thing is that you have to have some kind of a composure in yourself and a belief in yourself that most of you guys just don't have. The man, or what I tell you, the villain, the guy that gets the woman to want to fuck him and want to be with him, he understands that the real allure and magnetism, again, is not trying to bombard somebody, as I was telling you guys before. It is all about the element of his appeal that he has and holds to himself.
You can if you want to, but I wouldn't just start hitting on the bitch. No, I got 4 or 5 things of interest to me that I'm gonna say to her, and her interest with these things is gonna tell me if I should talk to this bitch or not. I got a plan for everything. I have a plan for everything. So if you don't, you better get with it. You gotta have these initial lines, and you gotta be able to spin them smoothly. I teach my students to expect to win. In anything you're doing, expect to goddamn win. If it's about eating breakfast with some partners, still, I ain't trying to be the first one finished, but I'm expecting to win at that. I don't really know anything that I would do that I wouldn't expect to win. And I always do, because I'm expecting no more than what I can do.
Your reality versus the reality we're trying to put you into are worlds apart. Okay? There is no failure in my world. I keep telling you, y'all don't fail. You never fail in your new reality. But when you have an expectation of pussy and you don't get what you want, you see it as a failure because you labeled it as failing.
Kicking game with Rosebud Dean on the scene, breaking down the play, learning what it means. Picking up women, got the scheme locked in. Macking so hard, got your head in a spin. Rolling in the whip, bass thumping real hot. 808 bumping, every line's a plot. Teaching all the moves, slick talk, straight facts. Confidence so high, ain't no looking back. Game tight, never fumble, understand. Mental playbook, always got the upper hand. Picking up smooth talk, know the plan. King of the scene, no one else can. Mic checking, Dean preaching from the stage. Rosebud smooth, charisma never age. Trap the bass, hearts race, every bar's a sage. Breaking down the code, living in the mage.
Rosebud,
What's up, man?
it's good with you, man.
Man, everything is really good with me, man. You know, I'm an old brother. I'm finna have a birthday in 10 days. And, I'm just finna hit it out the park. And I'm kicking it with you again. Come on, man. Can't be no better.
Well, allow me, because everybody, I mentioned that we were going to be on these shows, and someone brought it up. So allow me to talk to you the way we need to talk. Mostai biolta potaing potaya kotoapa.
Ina tayamata.
Dai pusia tayo poaka tai game. Pippins tayo poatayaka.
We do. Hey, itanayaguma.
Kuma. Kuma. Na taba. Yes, Kuma. Yes. Gentlemen, if y'all guys have a question, we're here at Rosebud. We're here Kicking Game 101. Guys, Rosebud and myself. Guys, we were talking about think it and do it, the concept for you gentlemen. If you guys have a question, please put a Q in the chat room. If you want to call in, lines are open and we're here to chop it up. Rosebud, let's talk about it because, Sidewalk You, you're always pushing think it, do it, and that is so important in the game. It's so important what you've been doing, dog. So let's talk on that, man.
You know what, man? I'm glad you mentioned that because people really don't understand the power of telling yourself the truth. Mm-hmm. Because there's no way you'll be able to do what you think if you don't believe you're telling yourself the truth.
Right.
And a lot of brothers don't understand running around faking and trying to be something they're not. They'll never be able to think it, do it. The think it, do it concept is something that I thought of, and I teach at SWU. The men at Sidewalk University have found it is the formula for their success. Now, just every single one of them that actually come into the school has a identity crisis that they don't understand. Mm-hmm. And probably a lot of guys listening to you have identity crisis.
Yes.
And the way we attack that is we introduce ourselves and we say a few things about ourselves that we feel we need improving, and then we target it. So the think and do it concept involves, if you want to utilize this concept, you got to be fully honest so you can trust yourself.
Absolutely.
This ability is rooted in knowing you're being fully honest and you're not running from things. You're not going to commit any crimes. So you're not going to think to rob a bank, or you're not going to think to shoot a police officer. You're not going to think of something crazy like leaping off the Golden Gate Bridge. So, if you're anything like me or Dean, you're going to be thinking of things that are proactive for your life. Now, one of the immediate traits, Dean, that they're going to see developing is taking immediate action on their thoughts instead of rethinking the same thought 2 or 3 times. You think of it, and instead of doing it, you think some more on it. And then you talk to your buddy about it and you think a little more. That's too much thinking about it. You're overthinking it. If you really believed in yourself, you think it, and you don't think about it because you know you're thinking proactively and you
Mm.
jump on it. And once you think it and you do it, it's going to show you how to move quickly from thought to action
Yes.
without no self-doubt or hesitation. Then you see, that's what's important about this think it, do it thing. And excuse me. And once you actually learn this concept, you're going to get into the habit of listing things to do because that's what's important. What your to-do list, what you're going to do every day. You got to have something that you know you should do every day so that you can stay on top of whatever your agenda is.
Yes.
I believe this. I really believe this, man. You got anything to say on what I said so
Oh,
far?
no, absolutely. But we do have a question, and I want to tie that into what you're saying. Okay, so this guy's asked the question. He's saying, what makes having a good mouthpiece? And I want to tie it into what you're saying. And this is where a lot of guys go wrong. See, this young man, his mouthpiece is based off of pussy or a woman. That's why he has a problem. See, what I'm seeing from your concept and think it, do it, it's internal. Your mouth, the mouthpiece. See, people think the mouthpiece is all about saying things, in my opinion, but saying things to somebody. It's like you say, you think it and do it, but you don't even think about doing it. You know what I mean? Because it's a part of you. You know what I mean? It's a part of you.
Part of me. You're right.
It's a part of you. So if it's a part of you, see, people think that, okay, they hear you spit what you say, they hear what I say, and they're like, okay, well, how do I do that? Well, you can't do that because you're not locked in the way we're locked into ourselves. If you're locked into something outside of you, bud, you're going to just follow the pathway of whatever you're following. But you follow you think it, do it, and you don't even think about doing it because you believe in doing it so much. You just do it without thinking. I know that's like tongue twisted, but
no, it's not, man. That's actually exactly what's going on. You don't even think about it. You're used to considering things.
Yes.
You know, computers were invented to try to mimic how fast a person's brain could think.
Yes.
And they couldn't think of all the things we consider. So that's why they use ones and zeros. But we use ones and zeros and all kind of other numbers in our thoughts.
Yes.
And you believe in yourself, you sort of reduce it down to ones and zeros. You sort of, reduce it down to ones and zeros. And you're going to do what you think when you think it, especially when you believe in the motion you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the question the brother asked about how do you develop a good mouthpiece? You develop a good mouthpiece by learning who you are. You gotta have an identity. And if you don't identify with the identity that you're trying to represent, you ain't gonna have a good mouthpiece because you're gonna be stuck at what the same.
Yes.
So if you know yourself, like I see somebody Jazzy mentioned crayons. You can talk about crayons. And it would be cool because I was using crayons the other day and I realized that colors can actually express my emotions.
Yeah.
I'm saying, you say some shit like that, who gonna say something to it except go for it?
Mm-hmm.
And they don't think it's a real powerful statement. Why? Because you know yourself and you're thinking about what you saying because it concerns growth.
Yeah, if I want to go to the computer because that's something I always like to tell people. And okay, I'll go back to your think and do it. The reason why, and again, ties in your mouthpiece, think and do it, because bud, you are your own computer. You are your own software. You are your own program. You are your own RAM. You are your own software detecting system. But the beautiful thing is that you don't think about a feeling or emotion. You just move. You're like a computer. You put 1 + 1, the computer's going to hit it. It's going to just give you the answer of 2. It's not going to think about how you feel. It's not going to think about how they feel. It's not going to think about anything, because when you are connected, and that's why I always talk about one of one. When you are connected, like you are, you're not looking at a feeling. You're just saying, okay, I believe in Bud. I believe in me above all things. And because I believe in me, I'm going to say what I believe in, and how you perceive it or how she perceives it. It's none of my business. I can't change your perception. I'm just going to tell you what is versus what could be. What say you, Bud, on that?
See, I have the exact same belief, but I handle it a little different. Because
Yes.
what I'm saying is, people, you're talking to them and they misunderstand what you're saying because of how they think.
Yes.
So now they really stuck on what they think because they misunderstood what you said. Me, I'm gonna tell them right away. Look, I really don't care what you believe because that's not what I said.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to respond to what I said or what I meant, then we can talk. But if you just want to go off on a tangent as far as what it could mean, that's what you think.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I can't tell you shit about what you think.
Yeah.
So you got to stay in your lane. I try to stay in my lane at all times, but it's not afraid. It's if that's the case, apprehension takes not control, but it has a place in my life. I'm apprehensive about some things.
Yes. Bud, I always talk about realities, and your reality is the thing that you're actually in control of. This is the difference between us and most people out there. They're controlled by what somebody's saying. But wait real quick. We do have a question from I guess this is a lady here. She said a man will get married to help take care of multiple kids, but will not take care of their own. Why is that? I have a family member like that, and I can't figure out why he's like that. But what do you want to say to that question right there?
Well, first of all, it depends on how old you are as to why he's like that. Because a man my age, I don't really have or know dudes my age when they was young that didn't take care of their kids, that didn't be responsible. Now there was a such thing as a real deadbeat person, if I really understand that.
Yes.
But what I'm saying is the way we were brought up, responsibility was instilled in us. As your parents we had to make sure we did what our parents said, the way they said it, when they said it. And it wasn't no talking about I had to do this. Wasn't no excuses. You either did it or you got stoned. And to me, that's what think it, do it is. You either do it or you're going to suffer the consequences of not believing in yourself. You're going to suffer those consequences in just about everything you do. And when it comes to a woman and being true, if that's the case, if you don't believe in yourself, you ain't gonna believe she like you because you don't like you.
Yeah, like you're right. That's all self-love. But so I always, Miss Brown, here's the thing I always say. We can't generalize what you see because that's your interpretation of your reality. And every man is not like that. Now, I've always said, Bud, that and I try to tell men, stop looking at another man's pockets, stop looking at another man's how he's moving. Look at how that man, or for a woman, how that man is treating you. And what you're saying is that you're saying a man will get married to take care of his multiple kids. Why do you care? That's his business, but he won't take care of his own. But I've always said this, Bud, some kids are born of love, Bud. Some kids are born of a fuck. I mean, you just got to be honest. Some guys just want to fuck, get you pregnant and don't want the kid. And you decide to keep him. He says, I don't want the responsibility. And he said, okay. And like where they say, but Papa was a Rolling Stone. Yeah, Papa was a Rolling Stone. But so
when he made his hat was his own.
Right, exactly, Bud. So what I'm saying is that you have a family member. What I'm saying is mind your own. That is not your child. It's a family member. But I just don't like people, especially guys. This is a lady here, but I don't like when people talk about other men. You know what I mean? Why do men do this? And why do men do that? Fuck other men, Bud. I'm all about worrying about yourself. Bud, Bud, like we say, selfishly selfish. I'm all about me.
You got to be selfish and conceited, man.
Yes.
And just like we use those words are not the negative words that people turn them out to be. If you want to believe the negative connotation to the word, then you're going to be negative. That's you. Selfish mean you put yourself above all other things. It's not really you don't want somebody to have anything. Is that you not going to not have it so somebody else can have it? At least I know that's me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to suffer so somebody else can live good. No, I may try to share the wealth if that's the case, or I may show them it's a such thing as living good by me living good. But I'm selfish and I'm conceited because I'm always thinking about me.
Because you
And
love you. You
yeah,
love
I
you.
love me, man. I'm always thinking about me, and don't nobody know shit about me more than I do.
Exactly. So, but okay, now, but this is exactly why they need us so bad, because there is this victim mentality for so many young men that sit around and want to point the finger at everything outside of himself. Want to
Right.
blame the programming, want to blame the system, want to blame the flowers, the trees, want to blame women, want to blame society, want to blame all these things. And this is why we was talking about think it, do it. You're programmed because you choose to be in the program. See, but I've always said this. I look at it like again, realities or systems, but you are stuck in a reality in a system as a victim. But see, when you start learning the game, but as a think it, do it, that creates a new reality because you change the programming, you change the system. And like you said, Bud, you make it all about you. See, when you love you, Bud, when you care about you, there is no victimhood. There is no being shamed. And like you said, Bud, I don't give a fuck about the other man. I give a fuck about me. I'm never ashamed to be me. But you love being you. I love being me because we love ourselves. And then when someone loves themselves, Bud, we can always tell someone that doesn't love themselves by how they communicate themselves to the world. What say you on this statement right here, big dog?
Hey, man, the person, I get on all that at school because when they talk, if they talking with that and all that old mumbo jumbo, and man, look, get what you want to say together so that you can sound acceptable, because the person ain't gonna even listen to you if you don't sound right. You gotta sound like you doggone have some sense. You can't be talking about and if they know, there wouldn't be no need to talking to them.
Right.
If a person know what you thinking, you know what I mean. If you don't have to tell them, you have to tell them is what I'm really saying. I don't like people that's, oh yeah, I know what you mean, because I'm gonna say what I mean. I'm gonna ask you what I mean then. And then if they say it right, okay, but they don't say it right. They say what they think I mean, and that's when I correct them. Now, what are you going to believe is where I'm at that point. And if they say, oh man, my bad, then we cool. We can keep talking about whatever. But if they want to argue their point, just like they can't tell me shit, I ain't gonna try to tell them shit. I can't change your mind and make you think what you need to think, but you could, if that's the case, accept what I'm saying as you misunderstood me, man. That really is important to establish what is actually being said.
But people think, and it goes back to think and do it. Guys, if you have a question, please put a queue. Lines are open if you want to call in. But I mean, people think just because the computers are around that women have changed for some odd reason. And structure, again, but think and do it creates a structure that you lead women how you want them to go. Now, again, but I'm not trying to bring it back to the days where you were running shit, as a pimp, doing that you just do it. But you know what I'm saying? It's people think that what you were doing back then and what you're doing now are two totally different things. And you can get the same results that you got back then before the internet that you do right now. Because when a woman recognizes, now this is key word, recognizes a man who does think, who does do, who doesn't give a fuck, and say, look, this is going to be how it is. I'm not trying to waver. I'm not trying to bend. I'm not trying to break. This is who I am. Can we talk about how that, because a lot of young men don't understand, what does that do to a woman why do they want to follow what people perceive as jerks, assholes, selfish, conceited, cocky, and all that? What is the thing about that with a woman that wants to follow that versus a woman that doesn't want to follow a passive person, sir?
Well, the about what you're saying is, see, women are they like mystery.
Yes.
They like things out of their control. They like to be around someone that can handle whatever is out of their control. And they don't need any of that to physically happen if they believe you qualified to handle it. Now, if they don't believe you qualified to handle it, they need all that shit to happen so you can show them. But once you establish your qualifications, and she gonna check it once or twice, or however she do, and you stand up and you don't waver. See, she feels she finally got a man, and she say to herself, "What a man," Whereas the women today know dudes is after pussy, so all they got to do is be resistant, and the dude gonna break down because all she got to do is give him a little kiss or a peck on the cheek and keep talking to him, but she ain't giving that pussy up until he just like be a punk. And when he does that, since he didn't got that pussy, that's how to get it. That's what he think. And he gonna be doing it like that all the time. But by the same token, if you take the avenue we talking about, it's going to result in the same thing. It may take a little longer and you might have to press, but it's going to result in the same thing. Which is better to think? Being a monster, getting the pussy, or being a sucker getting the pussy? It's better to think you a monster, man. It's better to think you go out and get pussy than motherfucker gave you some pussy. Fuck that. Giving me some pussy, baby, keep it. Wrap it up in some cat gut and sell it.
Yeah, exactly. But I tell these guys, it's not the nice guys. The nice guys are the bad people. I always believe the villains are the heroes. It's the villain that has a standard. It's the villain that thinks and does. It's the villain that doesn't give a fuck. But okay, I can give a fuck, bud, but you got to give me a reason why I should give a fuck. I'm not just going to blindly give parts of me to a woman that doesn't deserve those parts to me. And I think that's where a lot of young men are going wrong. They feel like, because society is telling them that you got to kiss her ass. You got to take her out to dinner. You've got to bend over backwards and be generous. And that, why? What's wrong with I always say, what's wrong with giving pushback, bud? What's wrong with standing on who you are and saying, look, I'd rather lose you than lose myself, bud.
Come on. That's the truth. See, and it seems difficult to do. Stand on what you really believe, but that's because you're not really believing in what you think. If you think something, and let's say it is difficult to believe it, who cares how difficult it is to believe if you think it?
Right.
If you think it and it's helping you be more you, because the way I am with a woman is, I be really a bad guy at first. Not to where I want to run her away, but I'm not gonna do this. No, hell no. I'm not that go along guy. Cause I think if they can fuck with me being like that, once I, see baby gonna be here for a minute and I start really being me, she ain't never leaving. Because I got what she want. That's why she stayed through the rough patch.
Mm-hmm.
She stayed through the rough patch because she see in me what she want to have. And, the rough patch, if it lasts forever, no, she ain't going to be there. But if the rough patch is just that, once you get through the rough patch, you and baby is cool. And see, women, they don't think like this, but they do that.
Yeah.
They bring the worst out real fast. And I guess they be wanting to see if dude can take it.
All right, we got a call. All right, we got a call. Area code 310. What's your name and what's your question, sir?
JR out of Cali.
Okay, JR, what's going on, buddy? How can we help you? What's your question, man?
Okay, not to be rude or anything. Steve,
okay, wait,
like
JR, but JR. When somebody says not to be rude, they're about to be rude. So if you're just gonna be rude, be rude. You don't have to say that.
No, because
what is your question? If you're gonna make it,
that's what I was gonna get to.
Okay,
I
but
didn't have a question. I was just going to tell you guys that I'm happy to see you guys.
No, it's cool
doing live, and we've been long overdue. I once called you in like a while ago, and I asked and you know about you and Bud getting together or whatnot, because I fuck with the show. I fuck with y'all, man. It's like Shaq and Kobe when I listen to you guys.
No doubt.
I'm just handing my cigar. See,
No, it's all respect. No, it's all
that's
respect.
why I said I didn't want to waste your time.
No, you're not wasting. No.
You
Wait,
at now?
young man. Let me tell you something. And this, I'm sure Bud is going to agree. We appreciate everything you're saying, but there is a question inside of you that you need answered right now that we can change things up in you, big dog. There's a question inside you. And Antoine, we're going to answer that bitch ass question in a second, motherfucker. Hold the fuck up. But anyway, sir, how can we help you?
All right. But I'll ask you this because it went back to something you said a long time ago, and it stuck with me and it helped me for a long time. But how did you like come up or resonate with the it was a saying that you said, and it helped me so much. But you said that today's guys, this is a while ago, but they need too much. They need too much outside of themselves to feel like they're them actual selves when they're dependent on the outside stuff. Even though I had got help with that or whatnot, but it was just so powerful or whatnot.
I know what you're saying, man, and what I was talking about, and what I mean is, this is all. It's not a part of the think it do it, but you have to acquire what you're talking about right now. You can't need anything outside of you. You can't do it.
Hey, look,
you got it.
The same thing too when you said it.
So what I'm saying is,
yes,
society teaches you to need everything for anything, whatever it is. If you want breakfast, not the average, but a lot of people look up what's a good breakfast. What's a healthy breakfast? How do you eat healthy? I mean, I'm not saying I know the answer to that, but a good breakfast to me is whatever the fuck I want. Whatever it is. If it's for breakfast, but it's dinner time, who cares?
Yes.
I'm not living by somebody's rules. I'm living by what my tastes have me having a desire for. And people got to be confident like that.
Yes.
And you got to be able to think what you thinking has the best benefit for you. Because if not, who are you thinking for?
Oh, yeah, yes.
You thinking for somebody else if you're not thinking for you.
But wait, let me throw the towel in. No, you hit him with too many Mike Tyson's jabs, young man. So the thing is, and not just for you, because everything's a teachable moment. That's why we're doing what we're doing, and that's why we're pushing what we're pushing. Unlike the YouTubers and the content creators, they want to listen to other people and think like them. But if you're the only one of your kind based off of your fingerprint and knowing that there's no one else like you out there, why not learn your own language? Why not learn how you live your life and govern yourself accordingly to how you believe in yourself versus allowing some ass and titties to dictate how you move?
Yeah, how they move.
Mm-hmm.
But I appreciate it. I know it took me a while to ask the question because
that's cool.
Question, but I was just excited because I seen on my notification Bud and Steve out, and it just like blew me away. I'm like, man, these because I've been messing with y'all two for a long time, and I know shit. You guys got shit going on in y'all life. I don't know what was the deal, but
we in this.
I've been fucking with y'all. I got so much shit saved up from y'all. You know what I'm saying, or whatnot. And it's no disrespect to anybody that y'all.
No, it's cool.
With, but
it's cool.
To me, you guys like Shaq and Kobe. Like I know it's gonna be lightning, thunder, Mac truck, Mac train, and the thunder of God, like Steve say.
Hey,
It's just gonna drop bombs on these motherfuckers out here, man. That's why I fuck with y'all. And like I said, no disrespect.
No, it's all
I
good.
like what you're doing. You
Yeah.
forcing these dudes, you know what I'm saying, to ask questions versus,
Yes.
try to chop game like they
Yeah.
on the same plane as you
Yeah.
or whatnot when they really not. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes.
And that's good though, because that's
Yeah.
gonna force them. Because you did it to me once before, and you had to get it out of me.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, hey, ask your question. Put your ego aside.
Yeah.
This not gonna help you trying to
Yeah.
think you on another level as another person. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
got to stay in your own lane and see where you
Well,
at.
I'll give you an
So,
example. Carl, I'll give you an example. I'm a bad
go
motherfucker.
ahead.
I'm a bad motherfucker, and I believe in me. You know how
You
I feel
better
about right.
think like
No,
that.
but wait,
You
but
better
wait,
think like
but
that.
wait. But with that being said, I've always said this since I was doing this in the 90s. The motherfucking pimps are at the they are the top of the top of the mountain of that mountain, and we can never do what they do. And that's why they are on their island to themselves, because their mindset and their mentality and how they move and how they think, we can't even fuck with it. Hey, no. I'm a bad motherfucker, but this motherfucker above me, he just cold with it. Just cold. You know what I mean? Just
Hey, Dean, you want to know the major difference between the pimp and the average guy?
What's up, brother?
Not only do they think it, do it, there's no way you could tell them what they think and ain't right. It's just,
Hey, but this is why what I learned from you, you gotta be cool with your words and not get so offended, which is why you and Steve back on the show right now, because this goes back to what you taught me, man, and all the counseling stuff. If you soft and you getting offended and you can't defend yourself and stand up with your mouth, and you ain't got no motor mouth, and you get offended, you get in your feelings, you want to fight, shoot, kill, or steal, then you lost. We ain't gonna fuck with you. Just like in high school, we joking and we bagging, and you can't back, and you get in your feelings. Oh, Steve said this about my mama. Oh, Steve said this. Yeah, get your bitch ass from around this. Nigga, bag back. What you talking about, man? You can't come around this no more. We ain't gonna fuck with you.
Okay. All right. Well, we appreciate the call, my brother. And if you ever have a question, call back.
Second question I have for Bud. My bad.
Okay, go ahead. You good?
Hey, Bud. When you was out here in your days, was it really a such thing as like, oh, they got the Hollywood division, they got the Fig division or whatnot? Because I know you guys went by Hollywood Tay, Hollywood Bud, or whatnot.
Wait. What do you mean division?
That's what I'm saying. You know what? I ain't finna give it no light, like you said. If I ain't finna give it no light,
I'm saying, listen. If you talking about police, I don't know what you're saying, but now if you just talking about the tracks, we didn't call them divisions. It's the Hollywood set, it's the Figueroa set, it's the Western set. And when a nigga talking about where, up top, that's Hollywood. Down below, that's down by Western. But they all different tracks, and they all got different draws and different, moves that you make in that area. But you're right. Me and Tay stayed up on top in Hollywood.
Okay, that's all I wanted to ask.
All right. We appreciate it. We appreciate the call, brother. Man, stay up, okay, brother.
No doubt.
All right. Respect. Great call. Thank you, sir. That was a good call, guys. Lines are open. If you have a question, guys, put a Q. This guy has a texting question, and this is Bud. This is the problem, Bud. You and I always talk to these young men and tell them to think for themselves. Okay, so let me explain what you're reading right here. So a lot of guys see that, on my show that I can pull women easily and all this other shit by the shit I say, and what they do is they try to grab and take things without understanding what they mean, and I'm sure they do it with you. They grab things and take things, and then they try to use those things, and then when a woman challenges what they say, they don't know what the fuck to do. Case in point right here. See, he's saying to her, let's go back to my place so I can get to know you in a more intimate way. Something I always say, right? The woman saying, what do you mean by that exactly? Now this motherfucker doesn't know what to say because he's using somebody else's language.
Well, see, that's the cold part about trying to use what somebody say. I teach about the arsenal. That's some things that you need to say. But I don't tell any one of the students what to say.
Right.
Because if you say what I say, then you got to think like me. So whatever you say after saying that is going to make sense. Because if you say one of the lines that you got from me, that line was part of my spiel.
That's right. For me.
The rest of my spiel was gonna match what I'm saying.
Yes.
Whereas you ain't gonna be able to match what I was thinking. Because you don't think like me. Me and you different. So you gotta depend on solely you. You gotta make up what to talk about. You gotta do it, but there's ways to learn how to do that shit. Use your environment.
Yes.
You know, you got to pay attention to what the bitch is saying so that you can take a word that she said and go with it. And all of this is how you have conversation, how you maintain control of the conversation, how you lead her where you want her to go. And all you doing is being smooth. That's what they like about that damn nigga.
Is that? I mean, sorry, but this is what I'm saying. See, the thing is that you show what you are to women by how you moving. And if you cannot reply back to a woman, get out the game. Get out of this shit. This is why we say thinking. This is why thinking doing it is so important, because you're too busy thinking about what somebody else is saying and doing, and you're not thinking for yourself. And then when they do, bud, like I say, they grab things that you would say. They say, man, that sounds cool. So I'm gonna try to be like Bud, and I'm gonna say this one thing, okay? And I'm gonna say this one thing, and then that person is going to, okay, maybe she'll bite. And guess what? It works. Hey, Bud, when you say shit to women, it works. When I say things to women, it works because we know what to do. Not only next, we know what to do after that. And after that, we know how to lead them where we want them to go without lying to them, Bud, manipulating them, playing games, beating around the bush, and walking on eggshells. What you see right here, when you try to be something that you're not, what happens is that now you get caught in the crossfire, and now you don't know what to do because now she's challenging to see if you're actually that man, Bud. What say you on that, brother?
You're absolutely right. Before. With my confidence scores, people had started buying the whole thing. Then they start trying to sell it. But now the difference is when you have a question. Them motherfuckers can't answer the question.
Yes.
Whereas anything coming from you, if they question it, you know you got the answer. Anything coming that I'm saying, I got the answer. But if I'm taking your shit and using your shit, I might not have the answer. I might have the answer that goes for me. So I use a line that I heard from you. And since I'm a good talker, I come up with something to go with it. But I might miss the pussy because it didn't work like it did for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I don't know what to say. Man, many times you would say some shit and I tell you, man, you a monster, man. Because it works.
Yeah.
It's not, and I don't mean it works as if it's a trick. I mean, you're successful in what you're doing.
Well, you remember the ice cream thing. Remember you saw one of my shows where I show you how to make the ice cream dessert? You remember the dessert back in the day?
I remember that, but refresh my memory because
I made a dessert and you tried it out. I think it is a wow. You tried out the dessert.
Yeah, dessert with the pie under there.
The pie, because I was doing that for the guys. So when a woman come over and shit, you instead of throwing something in the microwave or the thing, you can show your creativity by doing something different. And you know what? It was so great. And guys, we've got a question put a queue, but we're talking about think it, do it. And this is why what separates us, Bud, I say our kind, because you're a game king. You gamed up. Hell, you pimped up. So I can't even, hey, look, I disrespect you by saying gamed up. You pimped up. You all those things. Pimped up, gamed up, everything underneath the sun. The thing is that what these young men don't understand is we're trying to get them to break the comfort of thinking like someone else and start to trust themselves to realize they're allowed, but they're allowed to think.
Yeah.
They just gotta take the movement with the thought and not look at what's going to happen after. But wait, we got a phone call. Hold on, we got a phone call. Let me grab that. Yeah.
Before you take it,
Yes,
see,
yeah.
these guys got to get out of that phase of the only time they confident is when they got to pee.
Yes, absolutely. All right, so let's bring the call in. Area code 973. What's your name and what's your question?
The game. Salute to you, man.
Wait, sir. Can you sir? Can you go to your mic? Go to your mic because we can't hear you kind of far away. Can you get off speaker and talk into your phone? Yeah, could you do that, please, so we can hear you?
Okay, no problem. Right. You can hear me?
Now we both can hear you. Myself and Bud, we both can hear you. What's going on? What's your question, buddy?
Sorry about that. Stupid Bluetooth connection.
No, it's cool. It's iPhones.
Yeah, salute to you guys, man. A long time caller. You know, I call in Unc Show. Been calling since 2019. Then I chop it up with Bud. Rosebud, bitter dose, double D for the dose of dynamite. You know, listen, I love y'all, man. I love that. Hey, you know what? We men here. I respect y'all. Let's correct that language. I respect y'all. You know, y'all. Yeah, cigars. We ain't doing no flowers. You know, I appreciate y'all because I remember when y'all started, not at the same time, but when y'all had initially back in 2021, had the shows going on and we had the Nut Tuck Buck going on. You know what I mean? Freelance Ronin and everybody up in here. It was a good time, and I'm glad to see y'all come back together and just put this game together, man, and put y'all personal differences to the side and just get back to this game. So I appreciate y'all. I definitely appreciate y'all. So I don't have a question. I just wanted to show y'all some respect.
Then we failed you. We failed you.
No, you ain't felt me. Y'all been honoring me for years. Y'all always answer my questions. Always.
I know.
Come on, y'all gotta take a day off.
There's no day. No. Bud and I are 25 hours a day, 8 days a week, and even on Sunday. So what we're trying to say is that there's always going to be questions because every door you unlock is going to set a new set of questions because you're in a new environment, young man. So there you should always have questions. You should always ask yourself questions to come up with the answers. So when questioned or challenged, you'll be ready and set and locked in, like Bud's saying. Thank you, do it. Because he's already prepared.
Is every day a new environment?
Every day you should evolve. But okay, who Bud is
every day is a new day.
Every day.
Even when you cross in the same street.
Yes.
You're using the same crosswalk. Yes. It's a whole different thing than it was the last time you did it. Why? Because you're a thinker. You can't be afraid to think.
Yes.
If you're thinking the same thing when you walked across the street you thought this last time and you're thinking it again, you got to check yourself because goddamn, man, you repeating shit.
We can't.
I be wanting to do shit different.
Yes.
You know, and the only thing that I could really do different is to try to be me.
Yes.
And I'm not saying I do that different. I'm saying I'm different every fucking day. I don't know what I'm going to really think about really wanting to do today unless I planned it yesterday or whatever, or it's part of a plan. But other than that, I trust myself. I don't really need that goddamn shit. I know I don't even look at my bills to see when they do, but I don't trip with them because I'm gonna remember it. I'm gonna remember when they do, and I'm gonna pay it. I don't need no reminders. I don't need none of that shit because I believe in taking care of my business. Yes. If I don't pay my phone bill, I ain't gonna be able to kick it. Shit.
Yeah.
Who wants to sit around and can't talk on the phone? No, I want to pay all my bills. I want to do everything that I'm supposed to do to keep my life going as smooth as possible so I can constantly believe in myself. If I miss this bill and miss that bill, what am I going to think? Something I'm doing is wrong. I ain't going to believe in myself because goddamn, I'm missing bills. Shit, everything.
So if you miss that date, do you think that's that's a decree in your confidence? Like that takes a decrease in your confidence? Or do you maintain?
If you miss that date, you miss that date. There's another date, the next day, 2 days from now, and you just pay it. You know, when you miss it and say, man, fuck it. You know, that's when you tripping.
Yes.
If you took whatever it is you took, they offered or whatever, and you took it, then you obligated to the response. You obligated, and this is all a part of believing in yourself. If you a certain kind of goddamn dude, you don't do certain things. It don't even come across your mind.
Not at all.
Right. Okay. And I wanted one more thing because you guys are on a roll. I know there's other callers, but I want to add to that because one thing last year, I think it was either earlier this year or last year, I called in the Bud show, and one thing about Bud, he asked, he wanted to know if the guys can remember the things that he's saying, meaning is as the things that he's explaining, can you repeat it back? But put it in your own words. Don't say it the way I'm saying it, but put it in a way that you make sure you understand it in your own words. And me and Bud was going at it for maybe 30 minutes, 25 minutes. But at the end of the day, he respected because he's like, you know what? You ain't scary. You might be a chosen one because this shit could put a nigga down. And I was laughing, but we was chopping it up. But one thing I learned after that conversation was to be better at retaining information and not just saying things like if Steve say something to me, not just to quickly throw it back out there, but to actually retain it, understand it, sit on it. No matter if I sit on it for a day or two, but at least understand it and get to the next level.
All right, well, call. Let me say this to you. You just said something. I want y'all to get your crayons out. Okay, you said you talking about the chosen one, motherfucker. You are the chosen one. You're here, aren't you?
Oh, I know I'm chosen.
Right.
I know I'm chosen.
But no, see, the problem is that y'all are too busy being the chosen one. Bud is the chosen one today, where he is going to be the chosen 2 tomorrow, the chosen 3 the next day. So it's okay to be the chosen one, but don't just sit on that victory. Bud is always evolving. That's what he's saying. Who Bud is today is not the Bud tomorrow. Who Bud is yesterday is not the Bud of today, because like Bud is saying, you've got to push past the limitations because y'all are too busy putting a roof over your head. Y'all are satisfied with being satisfied. And Bud,
you said something.
Yeah, we ain't satisfied. We want it all, Bud.
Hey, there's no satisfaction.
Yes.
You said something. Now, do you think that's a dangerous thing to sit on that one victory? Even if you chasing that victory for a long time, you said get back up. But you think that's a dangerous thing to contemplate on that victory?
Because that's a battle. We got a war. Okay. A lot of you guys have a war with the mind that's telling you you're no good. It tells you about fake fear, rejection, worry, anxiety, and all these other things, or she's beautiful. I mean, you give women words like she's beautiful, she's sexy. No, I'm beautiful, I'm sexy, I'm desirable. She's got to earn that shit from me. But my mind,
yes. You know, a lot of dudes know what feminine wows are.
Yes.
But they ain't never heard of masculine wiles.
Yeah, right. Wait. Hold on.
There it is.
Can you say that again, please?
I'm serious, man. A lot of dudes, they know what feminine wiles is. And they'll say, man, I ain't gonna go for her feminine wiles. But then when it comes to them using masculine wiles to get the same things that the women using feminine wiles for, they don't know how to do it.
Yes, sir.
That's what we're talking about. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you gotta see, but none of this is possible if you don't do what you think.
And yes, and do that thing you think, and don't worry about the response or the reaction of it. Believe in yourself. We're too busy looking at the last domino. You know, if I go talk to that woman, she's going to reject me. I don't give a fuck. Listen, but she can do what she wants because I don't have any control over her. That's her reality. She can say yes. She can say no. She can walk away. She can come towards me. But that's none of my business. My business is that, you know what? I'm the opportunity. So I'm going to give her an opportunity to fuck with me. Most of y'all guys look at women and saying, well, let me see what I can do to win her over. What can I do to get her to like me? For her to be attracted to me? Fuck all that her shit. You're too busy saying her versus me, my, I.
Hey, selfishness.
That shit where it's at.
Selfishness and conceit. Let me say this too.
Yes, sir.
See, you gotta have self-belief
all day.
You gotta believe in yourself.
Yes.
And you gotta have the confidence to do what you think when you think it. So that's going to promote you to follow your thoughts through and being truthful, about your thoughts will make it easier for you to establish and accomplish your goddamn goals. If you just have some fuzzy goals, oh yeah, man, I want to be a motherfucker. Well, what is that, man?
Right.
You know, you got to have
No
some things
details.
that make you a motherfucker that you want to accomplish. You know, first I got to be like, I got to do that. And then I'll be a motherfucker. So you don't have to want to be a motherfucker. You have to, otherwise, want is not going to get.
Ooh, yes. One is not going to get, bud. And if you
If
take,
you
bud,
want it, that's all it's going to be.
yeah.
But if you really want it, go get it.
Go get it. Exactly. Go get it. So if you're looking at goals, don't look at goals as a whole. Think about the goal of not today, not in the hour, not the minute, the goal of the second. What am I doing right now? We're too busy looking at the end result, the end game. I'm looking at the end result. I want to be this person. But what are you doing right now to even begin the process of working towards the thing that you're thinking, and you're not doing it? So that means you're going against your own self. It's like bad. It's like you're fighting yourself when you say, okay, I'm going to do this, whatever this is, and then you sit on the sideline. Then how are you going to believe in yourself when all you do is constantly lie to yourself? Versus, you know what?
Right.
I'm going to do, wait, before I do this, let me go take a step back and map it out and think it out. Remember, think and do it. Let me think, okay? Let me think about the possibilities. How do I want to do it? When do I want to do it? Why do I want to do it? Where do I want to do it? And then assess those things. It's all assessment, man. But I say going back to the film room, you know what I mean? You should always go back and make assessments of what I did right, what I did wrong, and make the proper adjustments to move on and evolve, bud. What say you, my brother?
Right. Because, Unc, you always say, do it. I should have did it in 2 steps. I should have did it in 1 step. I should have did it. You always say that, too, Unc. And I love that. That not just for one, but that plays a lot in other.
Caller, listen. Bud's talking. You got to listen. Listen. Go ahead, Bud. Go ahead, Bud.
So accomplishing these things, getting these things and you know, basically do them, it's going to help you to change your perspective on what is actually possible.
Yes.
And then these new possibilities is going to lead to your ability to execute your thoughts that you think of. And what it all adds up to is, in life, everything don't go as planned. So you got to be able to adapt and adjust your plans on the fly and problem solve in real time. This is where that belief in yourself is so important. Whereas you might spend a day or two thinking about something, if you believe in yourself, that first thought you had 2 days later is the same thought.
Yes.
Right.
You just took 2 days to use it. And what I'm saying is 9 out of 10 times your first thought is the right thought.
Yeah.
Why? Because that is the only thought you have that is truly dealing with a particular incident. Otherwise, if you go with your second thought, now you got other things to think of instead of just what's going on. Just what's going on, and you address that, you are actually addressing what's going on. Whereas when you wait, all kind of people's thoughts, all kind of other what ifs come in there, and you dealing with all that shit. You know, I go with my first thought on, I can think really fast, and when you ask me this, I'm ready now.
Oh, motherfucker, right. Yeah. All right, caller,
but you ready to do some shows again? I'm ready now.
Ready to move, right?
All right. Okay. I hear you about to close down, and I just want to say I appreciate that. I appreciate you buying the steaks. When y'all went out there to Miami, because I always said I was gonna buy you a steak, Unc. I still ain't get down to Texas, but I still got you. I'm gonna get you a steak, my man.
Right.
And I just appreciate you guys, man.
Right.
For real, I definitely appreciate the game.
Right, thank you for the call, brother. We'll throw you back in. Guys, lines are open if you want to call. We have another call. Let's bring in this call right here. Area code 929. What's your name, sir or ma'am? What's your question?
Yeah, what's up, brothers?
What's up?
Yes, sir. What's your name?
Hey, AR. It's AR. What's good, Rose?
Nothing. What's happening with you?
Shit, I'm chilling, man. I'm actually on the roll. I just wanted to kick it with y'all. You know, there need to be an option on there for just kicking it. But
well, no, we don't. Wait. It's not kicking it. It's asking questions because you need help. Okay. See, we don't mind kicking it.
I don't get a question.
No, but see,
even when you ask questions, we kicking it.
Yeah, we kicking it when you ask questions. But this is the problem. You've got to
Well,
push.
what's the problem?
The problem is you got a lot of problems, and you're not trying to address them when you have the opportunity to address them, big guy.
Oh, well, I was actually calling because I'm actually doing pretty good.
Okay, what is
And I wanted to share that
check
with
this out, caller. What he really saying is that we can't stand not answering shit. We need to answer or address whatever a caller has to address. And I know,
Okay.
like Dean was saying, there's something that you need some kind of guidance
Yeah,
on. Even if you didn't call to ask the question, just by him saying that, you know, and putting you in the think mode, and oh yeah, I do have it. You know, you come up with it. So,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
come up with it.
Yeah, because young man, real quick. before you-
Basically,
yeah, go ahead, buddy. Go ahead.
well, what you gonna say? What
No,
you
I
gonna
was
say?
saying because this is what we're talking about evolving. See, a lot of young men think they know it all, and then they have all these underlying issues. And then when things come up, maybe it's someone that you're trying to talk to, maybe it's someone that's disrespecting you, maybe it's someone you're trying to talk to that's playing games, and you just let that shit slide. We don't let shit slide over here. There's always something that you can ask to gain more wisdom for you to evolve yourself, young man. We appreciate you calling, but I'm saying, why wait? See, the thing is time, okay? We don't want to wait. We push, don't waste time. If you're going to take the time, which we appreciate, utilize the time to benefit your selfish motherfucking ass. You know what I mean? Be selfish.
Yes, sir.
Ask a selfish question for yourself. Fuck everybody else. Bud, Steve, this is the situation. What can I do? How can I do it? And that way, you're going to leave this call better than you left it before you made it, big dog.
Yes, sir. All right. So first time meeting you, Steve. It's nice to meet you. And Bud and Steve, tomorrow I got a date with a young lady.
Yes. Where you going on your date?
I'm taking her to the.
Where you going on a date?
I'm taking her to the water, the pier.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Because don't feed them motherfuckers. Okay, you take them to the pier.
No.
Okay.
No. I'll give her some water. That's about it.
Okay.
And my question basically is, for me, people always try to say the goal is to fuck the broad, but my priority isn't fucking all the time.
Okay, but I'm gonna challenge you on something, and this is where you're gonna fuck up. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna be Bud Adamas. I'm gonna be Steve Adamas on this one, and I know you're gonna fuck up. So let me ask you a question: what are you going to talk to her about to show her why she should be fucking with you? And it cannot be what you do for a living. No, see a thing. Remember, a man always makes statements, young man. We don't ask questions. We make statements. So what are you going to discuss with her? What are you going when you see her? What is the conversation going to be about?
I'm taking this opportunity to discuss my passions for life and filmmaking.
Oh, but wait,
and
sir,
if she's not on board with that, fuck her.
So wait, time out. That's an I do. That's not who you are. That's something you do. You're a filmmaker, but that's not who you are. And if you're talking about filming, that's what. Okay, again, this is why Bud talks about Bud selfish, cocky, conceited, arrogant, and being a motherfucking you. So, what does you filming got to do with you? You're not selling you. You're selling something that you do. So how is she gonna want to fuck you? She probably want to fuck the film more than she wants to fuck you. So why are we pushing the film versus pushing who we are?
But caller, you got to be sharp. Let's say you agree with what Dean is saying, but you wanted to mention that filmmaking. What would you say? How would you do it? Or how do you think you could do that?
I just put me in a tough spot.
It's out, man. Listen, talking about you a filmmaker, that's one thing.
Yes.
We're talking about a particular film that you are engaged in and the particulars about what you're doing. You know, that's not telling her, that's not really telling her about you.
Yes.
It's getting her a chance to see your passion for shit. And if you express this correctly, she's not going to be interested in you being a filmmaker. She's going to be interested in the film you're making. And when you get her interested in the film you're making, then you can get her interested in you. It's easier to get her interested in you because now you have something in common. So you might be the only one like making films. She might not like that shit. but she might like watching the kind of shit you talking about.
So how you gonna talk to her, brother? Talk to us. So you have her in front of you at the pier. I'm cool. I like the pier. You're cool. You're at the pier. So what you talking about? What is the conversation gonna be like?
You guys aren't telling me to talk about myself, right?
So wait, no. So okay, no, we telling you to think. Okay. Here's the thing. Bud and I are not telling you how to think. What we're trying to tell you is you're allowed to think for yourself. And listen, as long as you believe in what you're saying, you stand on that shit. Okay, I always say you should know your why. You should be able to defend it if challenged, and you should be able to stand on that shit, meaning that I believe in what I believe in so much, I'll lose you in the process because I believe in that shit and then express it. So what I'm saying to you is that this is what we're saying. See, this is why you should have, this is good right here. Because you got to be able to do it right now. See, Bud, okay, we threw that to Bud. Bud not only has the answer, the question is, where do I want to take that answer? That's how deep Bud is. Bud already has the answer, knows where he want to take her and move her. And I'm not in the moving her emotions. Again, Bud always talk about making her smile. You can make her smile. You can make her laugh. You can make her blush. You can make her think. You can make her react. You can move. Bud has the mouthpiece because he can think and do it to move a woman where he wants to. And this is where we're saying to you, we're trying to get you to think right now. And not saying you can't think, but in moments like this is going to be the determination of if she's going to fuck with you or fuck you over based on how she recognizes how you see yourself, sir.
Okay.
So what are we talking about?
Basically, what I will do, I don't know if this is right or wrong, but I feel it. I'm going to dive into her and not so much let her dive into me.
No. Wait, dive into her. Will you dive into you? Okay, wait. We dive in ourselves. Okay. Listen, I know this sounds crazy. It's not that we don't talk to women the way we do and feel them, but Bud and I, King's English, we dive into our motherfucking selves because we're the opportunity. I'm not a motherfucking option to a woman. So I dive into
being conceited?
No, it's okay to be. What do you mean? Okay, look. Be the villain.
Be conceited.
Yes, be conceited. Be cocky. Be arrogant. Dog, it's the difference between.
Wait, Dean. Cocky and arrogance. I don't agree with that.
You got it.
Cocky is you just a show off, and arrogance is you think you know something and you really don't. So
yeah. So
I'm not really with those two words, but it's about the selfishness and the conceitedness. You do want to talk about yourself, not me, but you want to talk about your goals, what you aspire to do with your life. You know, you want to talk about what this film you're making, where it's finna put you once the success of it is established. I mean, there's a whole bunch of shit you could talk about that's about you. And then when she open her mouth, she's going to be saying one or two things about her, but it's going to be really about what you said. So my point is if you listen to her as she responds, you can take 2 or 3 words from what she's saying that goes with what you're saying and make more conversation.
Yeah, that's tennis. That's playing tennis. All you're doing is playing tennis. But what we're saying,
that's what you're doing. And you guys having a long volley.
Yeah.
You got to be able to think like this, man. But another thing that you guys, I'm noticing, do not do. Let me ask you this, bro. Have you ever thought of what the fuck we asking you right now?
No, not really.
See, what I'm saying is this. You guys are afraid to think.
That's the whole point.
A lot of you young guys are afraid to think. That's why you Google everything. That's why you want to find somebody that's already did it so you can take what they did and try to do it. No.
Duplicate
it. You got to discover shit for you. Because me and you both play pool, but pool mean I'm an eater, not, and you just having fun. So who's really serious about pool? You might be. I might be. None of that matters. What matters is where you coming from. Where you coming from, bro. And that's what I try to tell you guys. You have to think selfishly and conceitedly so that you can grow. Because if you don't think selfishly, you ain't gonna think what's next best for me. And if you don't think conceitedly, you ain't gonna accept what you think.
Yes. But when I'm talking about the cocky, conceited, and arrogant, will not be to her. It's always about me. It's how I feel and think about myself. So what I'm saying for you, caller, is that she's got to feel your words. Your words have to be inspiring. Now, again, I can never, I mean, Bud can tell you, I mean, let's give you a prime example. Bud, when you were out there kicking it on the tracks of the street or whatever you call it, but back in the day, you knew that your words and your influence over yourself was able to penetrate that woman, to influence her to recognize, to say, you know what? I want to fuck with him because of the way he sees himself. I want to because someone just, a woman just said right here, exactly, Rosebud is inspiring me and I'm a female, right? A woman said that. That's what the fuck we're saying. You should be able to inspire yourself enough to inspire somebody to say, you know what? Out of all these motherfuckers, you're the guy that I want to fuck with. Bud, what say you on that, man?
Well,
damn, that's tough.
Being a nigga in the streets, pimp ass nigga, all you think about is not letting another motherfucker do something that you could have did. That's all you think about. And when you get this new woman, I mean, she's new, but she's not new. You know, I'm not really tripped out because I caught this extra fine ass woman. What I am is like satisfied that I put my work in. I'm gonna catch a fine ass motherfucker. I'm gonna catch an ugly one too. I'm gonna catch a gang of motherfucking bitches because I'm not looking for a 10. I'm looking for the one that wanna fuck with me. She might be a 2. After 3 weeks of fucking with me, that bitch gonna be at least a 7. and then 3 more weeks, she gonna get up there to the 10. Why? Because she gonna be caring about herself much more. Because she care much more about my black ass.
There you go. See that, caller?
That's fact.
Hey, see. So what I'm saying is, no matter what I'm doing, is all about me.
That's that's what we're trying to call it. See,
I want you to look better and act better and feel better, so I can get what I want.
Yes, I, me, my. So that's what
you gotta think like this.
Yeah.
So that you could, disguise some of the things you're doing. Because if you don't think ahead, you're not going to be thinking. What I was going to say at first, when I first said that you guys are scared to think, but what I really want you to get into is thinking critically. Because all you guys do is surface think.
Yes.
You don't dig into what you're thinking about. And if you do it, when you start it, it's going to take 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes to dig into what you're thinking about. But after doing it, you can do it instantly. It's instant. You think of all the ins and outs, the ups and downs. You think of it instantly. That's why a fucking computer is trying to mimic a goddamn ability of a brain. Dean, the smartest motherfuckers only use 15 to 17% of their brain.
Exactly. Yes.
Meaning you might use 12 or 13% of our brain.
Yes.
What I'm saying is, what if we use 100% of our brain?
Caller, let me ask you a question, because you said something earlier and I caught something. You said that I'm gonna tell her I'm a filmmaker. If she doesn't like that or follow that, you're gonna be done with it. You said something like that. Am I correct, sir?
Yeah, if she's not on board, I'm out.
Okay, but no. But see, here's the problem. You're setting an expectation, dog. Don't set an expectation. Be the expectation. Yeah. See, you're okay. Who am I to tell a woman what she should and shouldn't do? But wouldn't I know?
Absolutely right.
But if I believe in myself enough, because I influence me so much, that I know, like I was saying, Bud just tripping, walking down the street and shit. He runs up on a woman. He knows that, look, you know what? I know I have enough influence, but guess what? Some are going to fuck with me, some are not. But that's not going to change who the fuck I am, because whether she influenced me or not, I'm still going to be that same motherfucker walking down the street. We cannot set an expectation for somebody, because then you'll have a disappointment. And that's what a lot of y'all guys do. You set you set more expectations for women than yourself. And that's the problem. You're putting it on what she should do. But what are you doing, young man?
Yeah, and you know what else? When it, as far as talking about yourself and thinking of it as being conceited, that's if you lying. You know, if you talking about yourself and you're thinking a bunch of lies and shit, you know, to make yourself believe it, you believe in some bullshit, so it is conceit, if that's the case.
Yeah, well, because you're living a lie. You're living a lie.
You're living a lie. But if you thinking something and it is exactly the way you are, it is not being conceited.
No,
you can say the act is being conceited, thinking about, you know, a result for me. But as far as what I'm doing, this is me.
Right.
You know, regardless of who it is, a white teacher, a black hood rat, I don't care. I'm coming at them the same way.
Because you're going to do it one way, dog. That's what I'm saying. But you're not changing for what you see in the environment. You staying the same. You're going to be that lie. That's what we say. One thought, one mind, one way. You're going to be the same person regardless of the situation. Because
if I get any inspiration from the bitch, it's going to be more me.
Exactly. Okay, call it.
That's tough.
All right, caller. Well, look, hey, let us know what happened. I'm probably going to do a show later tonight. If you want to call, let me know what happened on the date and everything. We wish you luck. But listen, always remember, see, this is why we appreciate you giving us cigars. But see, you needed help. And if you didn't get the help you just got right now, you would have went in there and fucked everything up with that woman, dog.
Yeah, I believe so.
Not only that, if you didn't get the help you just got, you wouldn't know how to catch the next bitch.
Oh, that drop the mic, bud. Come on, man. Can we just on the Friday court with this motherfucker?
Hey, I'm saying that. Hey, that's why you never be upset when you miss the bra, because she showed you something. She showed you something.
Hey guys,
you use what she showed
hey
you.
Guys,
next bitch.
Yes. What's up, buddy? What's up?
Hey, I'm gonna head out, but I just want to know, like, after the live is over, is the video still gonna be up?
Yeah,
to watch
it's gonna
later?
be up. Yeah, it'll be up on our channels. Yeah, just go back and soak it up, okay, big dog.
All right. Thank you guys.
Thank you. We'll throw you back in. Great call, man. Let's see. Okay, lines are open, gentlemen. If you want to call in, if you have a question, gentlemen, please put a Q and we'll answer it. This gentleman says, how can I tell apart the I do from the I am? Sometimes I think what I do is part of who I am. Okay, it's all you. But what I'm saying is that what Bud is talking about is a mentality, thinking it and believing in yourself to do the thing where you trigger the action from the thought. You guys, but it seems like they're trying to look at all the scenarios. What if she says, oh, we got another call. God damn it. But we got a call. Area code 510. What's your name, sir? And what's your question? 510. What's your name? And what's your question? 510.
Yo, Steve, it's Thomas.
Okay, Thomas, can you get off your speakerphone, sir, and talk into the phone because you sound really far away, sir? Like if you could do that, please, so we can hear you.
Can you hear me better?
Bud, can you hear him better now and everything, bud? Okay, we hear you better now, sir. What's your question? How can we help you, Thomas?
Yeah, so, I be on this dating app, man, and I get like over like 100 matches every day. You know what I'm saying? I pull chicks, man, off this app. But I found me a dime, man. You know what I'm saying? And I've been macking her, like, I've been talking to her, I would say, like, the last 2 days. So these like some short messages, right? So I'm trying to see if I fucked up with one of these because she wasn't responding. Can you still hear me?
No, I hear you, but I want to. Is these all teachable moments?
Yeah,
so,
but hey, as far as that go,
yeah,
I don't understand why a brother, not black brother, any male motherfucker would want to use an app. You don't get the truth about whoever the fuck you're looking at.
Yeah, it's a lie. It's a lie.
You might be looking at a 15-year-old picture. So what I'm saying is, why would you want to be on a dating app versus meeting somebody in person?
Yeah, I get them in person, but I'm a truck driver, so I travel to each state, and then that's the dating app I use to like meet up with girls. You know what I'm saying, on my days off, like when I stop and do a reset. So that's how I meet girls because I'm a truck driver.
Okay, but now, which one of them do you meet that's really real? They're what they're right up, whatever they say about themselves. Which one you met is really like that?
I can't really
Okay,
hear
the
that.
real ones, the ones that you see that are real. Which ones are real on the apps? He's asking. Which ones are real?
Oh, all of them is real.
I don't mean real like that. I mean real with telling you the truth. Otherwise, well, I like this, I like that. I'm this kind of person. I'm that. Which one is? Have you met any that's really like that?
Oh yeah, I met girls. Yeah, I had a real relationship with one of them. I met in Arizona where I live. Yeah, so yeah, it get real.
Okay, all right, go ahead, man, and talk
Like,
about
Okay, but okay, let me ask you a question. What makes her? What made her a dime?
Just the way she looks. So far,
okay,
you know what I'm saying?
all right, but see, you already fucking. It's okay. These are, like I said before, but these are all teachable moments, and you see, motherfuckers that live in truth can always tell a lie, brother. You came in here saying that you get all these women and you do all these things, but yet you still call him a dime, and she hasn't even earned a nickel or a penny yet. But you calling her a dime, big dog, and that goes to show that you're like. But we're talking about, don't lie. You don't have to lie on yourself, dog.
And
You don't have to
not only that, man, he one of them guys that judge a book by the cover.
Yeah. Oh, you can't do that shit at all, man. You can't judge that shit, man. You're blindly getting caught up in pussy.
Right.
And now
in reality, it may not be blindly. He may want to get hooked up in pussy.
Yeah. Well, yeah, man. Yeah. So what are you saying to her?
All right. So these quick messages. It wasn't long. So I was like, I hit her up. So she matched with me, right? So I hit her up when she matched. So I'm like, hey, how you doing, beautiful? I like what I see. Then she said, the next day, well, no, that same day she responded. She said, good morning. I appreciate that. You're handsome as well. Then I'm like, I responded the next day. I waited a day. So then I said,
all right, wait. Let me ask you a question because I understand something, bud. Okay. Why do y'all play fucking high school games? If somebody hits your phone, why not just respond to them? What is this like? Bud, you remember like in the 90s or the early 2000s, there used to thing for women called the rules and shit, telling these bitches you got to wait 5 days or you got to wait this long because you don't want to seem desperate.
Nah.
Well, no, what I'm saying is you're not busy. Okay, dog, you're not busy in 24 hours where you can't respond to someone, dog. You don't lie to us, dog. It's okay. Come on, don't lie. Don't lie. Come on, dog.
Hey, not only that, man. The first thing out your mouth is you like what you see and shit.
Yeah,
I mean, that's already telling her you a pussy hound.
Yeah, there you go. Thirsty as fuck, dog. You already showed you your card.
That's all you telling her when you say that. So hey, listen. So you said she didn't respond to one of them texts, and you wondering did you say something wrong? I'm saying hell yeah, you said something wrong.
Everything you said was wrong.
All the shit you were saying was wrong.
Happened, right? So look, this what happened. So when I responded, I'm like, good morning. I might be handsome, but if we ever went out anywhere, I know I would have the baddest woman on my arm.
Why would you say that bitch ass shit? But wait. Why would you say that bitch ass shit? That's bitch. No. That shows that you have no value. You're thirsty. You're desperate, and you can't even fuck. Your bedroom skills are bad. What motherfucker says that? Okay, look. You're saying all this to a fucking young man. You're saying all this to a woman that you saw her picture, who hasn't proven anything to you yet.
Right.
What are we doing?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, but the thing is, do you see what he's saying and know what he means? Do you?
Right.
Do you see what I'm saying and know what I mean, sir? That's what Bud's asking you.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
What do we mean? What do we mean?
Like, basically, I'm trying to like be thirsty and like.
No, you ain't got no value in yourself.
Or what?
You don't have no value in yourself, bro. You don't have nothing to offer a woman.
Just because I complimented.
You're the compliment, motherfucker. You're the compliment. Look. I'll use Bud again. I keep telling you. When Bud is walking down the street, Bud's talking to himself. You know what, Bud? You a bad motherfucker today, Bud. Bud, You so good looking, Bud. You so fly, Bud.
Hey, Dean, I might not say that, but I might say, man, look at how you stepping on this goddamn
Right. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Yeah, right. You have your own way of saying, but I'm just saying that he all about himself,
But
man.
compliment back though.
No, you don't have the no. Your words are the young man. You're the compliment when you game the fuck up. You see, you're trying to barter
you can only say that. And if the nigga don't understand it, that's because he don't believe in himself. He don't believe. He don't feel he's capable or even was mistaken about shit. He know he's correct as far as he ain't shit.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, I know you ain't gonna agree with that, but do you want a motherfucker to think that about you?
Yeah, man.
Nah.
Well, what I'm saying, you got to stop saying that silly shit you saying. If a motherfucker listen to what you saying and point out how silly it is, that means you got to check what you say from then on.
You got to stop that shit. That ain't going to get you the woman, dog. Because you're not
what
the only guy.
It's going to get him some pussy sometime, but it ain't going to do shit for his confidence.
Right.
It ain't going to make him develop shit to show a bitch, so you ain't got to be tripping about all this goddamn shit. All you need is to be able to show that you a busy motherfucker.
Yes.
Will take time to fuck with her, but it's you taking time from something you already got to do. So don't give me no reason to not fuck with you, girl.
Right. So I want you to think about something, young man. Think about this, big dog. Okay. Think about how she's fucking got you right now. She called you. You saw or she sent you a message. You saw the message and you decided to wait a day to reply to her. That means she's got influence over you, dog. She's influencing you. She's making you move off of what she's saying because either you don't know what to say or you think that, well, if I act like I'm busy, that she is going to be more interested in me. There is nothing wrong with replying back to somebody when you're free to reply. I don't understand why wait.
Dean, I'm going to be serious. Motherfucker hit me. Let's say I don't get the call or whatever, and I look at my phone and I see I missed the call.
Yeah.
I'd be goddamn if I don't hit call right then.
You want to know why? Because you know your influence over her. She's missing out on you. She's
not only that, I'm not really tripping on her. I want to catch whoever it is. She could have been Mary, Sue, Jane, Phyllis, whoever the fuck she was. It's the same feeling. I want to catch the bitch, and I believe in me. So what do I have to wait for?
You see what he said? I believe in me. What do I have to wait for? Why wait? See, when you don't believe in yourself, you question yourself. You question your abilities. You question, should I say this? Should I do that? What if I say this wrong and I do this? So what you're doing is
you let her right back.
Right. Oh, wait. Maybe I should wait a week. Maybe a week is sufficient enough. Come on, dog.
What's sufficient enough is how long it take you to decide to call her.
Exactly, because they can do it. You should already know what to do because you do it all the fucking time. I keep telling you, hey, call her.
Hey, you gotta understand why Dean is able to say this shit. Why I am able to say this shit. Because we don't fuck with a bitch. We fuck with bitches. We've been fucking with bitches. And we know how to deal with women.
Yes.
And we believe in what we know. So it can be Phyllis, Sally, whatever her name. It could be black, white, Chinese, you know. So what's fine to me is the bitch that got a pussy that look fine. And they all look the same. So bitches is the same to me.
So call her. Mute yourself real quick and listen. Mute yourself real quick. There's a lot of noise. Mute yourself real quick while we talk. Mute yourself. Yeah. Okay. So listen. Mute yourself. Okay. So again, everything's a teachable moment, you guys. This is what I'm saying. You're the letter A, and this is where Bud is the letter A. I'm the letter A. Y'all guys are not. Y'all are not the letter A. Y'all are D, E, E, Z's, and F's. Okay. Think it, do it means that I do it so many times that I don't have to think about doing it because it's just on me. It's in me. And the letter A, like, I'll give you an example. We're always going to know the letter A is the first letter of the alphabet. So Bud is always going to do A. Now, how he does A is kind of different. Bud is never going to sway and be a B or move on to C or D. He is always going to be his A. But Bud and myself can be A1, A2, A circle, A square, A red, A blue, A black. So we still stay in the letter of A, because we're never swayed to be a B, a C, or a D when we see a woman. And that's where y'all guys go wrong. Y'all allow the influence of a look to sway you and make you move differently. Bud, what say you on that, big dog?
Well, I'm telling you, it is really the point that I've been trying to make. If you believe in yourself, you will not entertain falsehoods about yourself.
Yeah.
By being truthful to yourself, you're going to automatically be resilient. You're going to be being resilient is going to make you or have you able to embrace challenges. It's going to help you to push forward. I mean, you have to go through shit in order to get through to this point. But you guys don't want to go through nothing. You want everything to work out because it said so on this app or Google or whatever. We know what's going to work out because we tried it.
Exactly. Hey, Bud, not only that, caller, listen to me. I'm going to tell you where you fucked up. The moment you told her she was all beautiful and shit, now look at you. You're wondering why she's not replying back to you. Why the fuck do you care?
But he ain't answering that question. Why the hell she ain't replied back? Because you just showed her you a pussy hound.
Yep, you thirsty as fuck, dog.
Hey, you didn't show that you ain't got shit going for you but a hard dick.
Yep.
Hard dick don't have no conscience.
Yep. All you want to do is fuck. And that's not wrong, but you can't. But you got caught up in the pussy so much that you worried about her replying to you. Why do you care?
Right.
No,
not only that, man. When you start talking about how fine she was, you put pussy in your goddamn mind. You put sex in your mind, and it made that's what you was thinking about, because evidently she responded positively to you saying she looked good. But that's not what a bitch, respond positively to. The motherfucker, man, I've done this. Get to having words with a broad and the bitch you just say something like I'm just mad because she ain't gonna give me the pussy, and I tell that bitch I wouldn't touch you with the next nigga's motherfucking dick. Right. Hey, and the bitch later on, I'm still in the club and the bitch come back, we talk, nigga take her home. Why she want to go home? Because she ain't never had a motherfucker tell her the truth.
Right. Truth, guy. You be honest. Okay. Any other questions, dog? What is your main question? What should you say? What is your question?
Yeah. So like my main question was like, because after I sent that, she told me, she answered all that, and then she just ain't hit me back. So then that's what I'm trying to figure out, why she ain't hit me back. But y'all just answered it for me.
Believe me, man, that's why, bro.
All that cute shit. Yeah. Stop saying that bitch.
When you say that shit, that's what they want. They immediately get to thinking that. Like, just want to fuck.
Yeah.
Right. So you saying once I said it, they already know what I immediately think about? That's what you said?
They know what you're thinking about. They know what you're going to be talking about, and they ain't interested 9 out of 10 times.
Hey, Bud, I came up with something a while back called mute yourself. Caller. Mute yourself. So, Bud, I came up with something. Okay, in music, there's a thing called perfect pitch. I don't know if you heard about it. You heard of perfect pitch with music. Yeah. Okay. So I've always said women have what is called emotional perfect pitch, meaning that they can recognize a feminine, emotional, soft, weak-ass motherfucker, but not only how he moves, but how he talks. Because there's something in that. So that's what he doesn't understand. She's already recognized that not only is he desperate, but he's not the guy. He's not the guy. And he's a waste of her time.
He don't realize how many motherfuckers have got at this bitch saying the same goddamn shit.
The same shit, but that's the same.
Doing the same goddamn thing, and you're wondering what's wrong.
What a different
All right,
result.
so look. What if I end up fucking this bitch?
No,
I'm
who gives a
6'4",
fuck? So,
I look good. You know
sir,
what I'm
stop. Wait. You're actually ugly on the inside. You may look good, but you're lying to yourself. You don't look good because you think a good-looking person's gonna kiss a woman's ass that he doesn't know, or is he gonna make her work? You ain't even put in the work. You giving her everything, so you don't look good. Don't lie to yourself. See, this is what we're talking about. You're living a lie. And
or he's sadly mistaken.
Sadly mistaken, like a motherfucker, bud. Come on, man. He ain't
about looking good and all that shit ain't meaning shit to a bitch. Because if you think about it, most of the
so what if I smash this bitch though, man?
Okay, what if a squirrel crosses the street? What if it rains tomorrow? Who gives a fuck if you fucking? See, you looking for validation. What does it matter if you fucking not? What does it matter?
I got the bitch.
No.
Dean, it matters everything to him.
That's the problem.
That's why he tripping, because he ain't fucking. So he must not be shit to her. He's relating his value to the bitch.
To the pussy, dog.
Yeah. So if she don't give me no pussy, I ain't shit. But what if I fuck her? That mean you are shit? Come on,
dog. Hey, dog, the way motherfuckers that game can see motherfuckers who don't, dog. Come on, man. You got to push the self-importance and ego aside. We're not trying to be mean to you. We're trying to wake you the fuck up. Okay?
Yeah.
All right? Because you like, well, what if I fuck her? What if I fuck her? Who gives a fuck if you fuck her? Who cares?
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
Right.
What is that supposed to do?
Right.
All right? So we'll throw you back in, buddy. If you got another call, hit us back, okay? Be safe out there, okay, brother?
All right.
I respect.
He was talking about something too. I think it was 2-3 callers ago. He was talking about the comfort zone. Not the comfort zone. He never said that, but he said getting out of your comfort or something. But see,
the I doing the I, yeah, the I doing it. Here you go. This right here. You talking about this one?
Probably so, man.
Okay.
But listen, things are not always going to be safe to do. You got to understand that. There's a chance in everything you do. You're going to develop your ability to take risks. Then you're going to be stepping out of your comfort zone when you take these risks.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is you don't take risks now because you have a comfort zone wherever you go. If it's a club or a dance or wherever, you get in your comfort zone and you stay there. But now, if you just develop any of this shit that we talking about, you'll start developing all of these things unconsciously.
Yes.
Simply by trying to think something and do it, you'll be developing everything we've mentioned so far. And you'll be comfortable stepping out of your comfort zone. And you're going to learn to embrace the unknown, and you truly gonna make progress or be making progress at that time, and that's what it's all about. You also gonna begin to focus on getting things right, not just having an opinion. Go ahead.
All right, we have another call. 647, sir. What's your name, guys? If you have a question, please put a Q. Call in. No anonymous calls, gentlemen. Call in, please. 647. What's your name and what's your question, sir? How can we help you?
What's up, Steve? This is Matthew.
Matthew, let's try this again. Is it me or Rosebud and I on the phone, right? You have two people on there.
No,
so. Yeah. All right, let's try it again. No, let's start again. Let's start again. Area code 647. What's your name and where you calling from? What's up?
What's up, Steve? What's up, Rosebud? This is Matthew.
There you go.
To meet you guys.
What's going on?
I need some advice, yeah.
Okay,
so I've been giving out my cards, like you said. And a few of the women have been asking, so what do you be doing to be handing out cards like this?
Okay. Let me explain. Okay, wait, stop. Let me explain something to you. I'm a grown-ass man. I don't have time to go get a piece of paper like I was in high school. Come on, dog. It's just simple mathematics. Okay, when I was young, okay, elementary, junior high, and high school, when I meet a woman, I was, hey, you have a piece of paper? You have a piece of paper? Can I get a piece of paper and write some shit down, right? So I want to be ready so I don't have to get ready. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hand you this card because I don't have time to go look for a piece of paper like I'm in elementary school and to write a number down, dog. And if you have a problem with me handing you this card, then give it back and let me be on my way. Why do you give a fuck with she? See, y'all. Okay, before I throw the book, y'all have got,
what you said last is what he should have said first.
Exactly. What you've got to stop caring about somebody challenging you and just like Bud said, reply back to them. Tell them.
I think, well, I would say that is just a piece of paper, and it's a great way of me exchanging my contact information with you.
Hey, dude.
Yeah.
You don't suppose to offer excuses. If you want to give her whatever on a piece of paper or a card, and whatever she asks you, you're supposed to be ready. If she say, "Well, what? Why are you like Dean said?" She say, "Well, what do you do to have to give out a card?" Well, I'm meeting you.
That's it.
Period. I'm meeting you, and I want you to call me.
That's it.
You know, you don't have to be challenged by some challenging shit that some woman do, because the only person that can be challenged by a woman is another woman, because she can't challenge me. I'm a dude. This is gonna be unfair. Shit. You gotta think like that, man. And believe it or not, I would say something like that.
Yeah.
Now it might get me walked off from. The bitch might leave. But I'm saying, I look when she turned around to leave. I'm looking at my watch. Damn, 45 seconds. I'm getting slow. Shit, took me 45 seconds to see that bitch with shit.
Yes, hey, Colin, see that's stand on it. Be willing to allow them to walk away, and because you believe in what you believe in so much, you're willing to lose a motherfucker over that shit.
But you ain't losing shit. You keeping your record clean.
Yeah, right.
Shit. Motherfucker's record mean more than all that shit.
It's spotless like a motherfucker.
Have a clean record. Motherfucker ain't tripping on no broad. You know what?
Never.
The broad. See, dudes do what we came up used to women doing. You know, women worry about calling. Women worry about this, worry about that. Dudes we came up knowing we was the shit. I mean, we didn't really know that, but we thought that, and we acted like that. And we trying to look under the bitch dress, put our finger in our pussy. We trying to do all that before we even got some. We thinking like that because that's what the big dudes do.
Right.
We want to be big, grown.
Yeah. So, what is it that? Where's your question, buddy? What's up?
Oh no, I just wanted to know if I was like fucking up or if there was any way I could like.
No, don't quit. Are you fucking up? We can't tell you if you're fucking up. Remember, okay. We are not the fuck up committee. Okay, we can notice you doing some fucked up things, but the only one that should be noticing he fucking up is you. You've got to see it. You got to believe. This is why we talk about think and do it, dog. You got to be your own source of information, understanding.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anything else before we let you go, buddy?
No, that's it. Thank you so much.
All right, man. Hey, fuck that. Hey, like I say, say what you need to say, dog. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll throw you back in. All right, guys, lines are open. Let's get to this question right here. Oh my God. Why women would take your talking points and try styling on you? I don't know what that means, bud. Making your style watered down and having to keep popping up new. What does that even mean? Does that mean what? I don't. But
well, it seemed like he asking why would women try to take our points and water it down with their analogies and try to make a point or talk about it or whatever.
I'm asking you, Rio, why do you give a fuck? I don't understand. Why do y'all care so much what a woman is doing, unless she's doing it to you? So is a woman? What is the woman doing to you, Mr. Henry? Please explain yourself or call in, because I don't understand what the fuck you're talking about. You guys articulate. If you cannot articulate yourself in a question, call in and explain yourself But I don't know what the fuck he's talking about here.
I mean, I would try to interpret it, and when he said she take your talking points and try to style on you, that means crack on you and making your style watered down. When she's making her crack on you points, she ain't doing nothing but watering down what the hell we talking about and having to keep popping on a new style. I don't need to. That shit that I just said, it ain't even really right.
I don't even know what the fuck.
It ain't right, man.
But this is what I'm talking about. Y'all gotta learn how to articulate. Dog, call in, big dog, because I don't know if you're foreign or not, but you saying some, I don't know what the fuck you saying. I have no idea what you're saying, dog. Either rewrite it or put a question. Guys, lines are open if you want to call in. Put a Q if you have a question, guys. We are talking about think it, do it. It's a concept that, but I don't think a lot of people have actually they can't believe in it because they think it's a fairy tale. Because they think that, well, if I do what you guys are saying, then there's no way I can get women that way. They're not going to like me if I believe in myself. Oh wait, hold on, wait. So I think we can question right here.
Well, hey, team, but let me say, if they won't believe in you, they won't fucking do what you want because you're not accountable. You're not accountable for your actions or for your non-actions. You want to get whatever you're trying to get without being accountable for shit. You don't want to represent nothing for real. And that's a problem with dudes today, man.
All right. So the gentleman says, how do you stop hating yourself?
Do you asking me that or
well, we have another call. Yeah, we have another call. I'm just answering the cues that come in. Area code 910, sir. What's your name and what's your question?
Hello, what's up, Steve? What's up, Rosebud?
Okay, what's your name? What's your name, big guy?
I'm Maurice, 21, calling from Houston.
All right, what's going on, Maurice? How can we help you, buddy?
I just want to know, how do you know when you talk to the girl that what you're saying is what you're supposed to be saying and what you said?
Wait. What's 1 + 1?
2.
If I told you it's 5, are you gonna let me let that shit slide?
Heck no.
So then what are we talking about? Why do you give a fuck what she think?
Maybe because like when I be listening to y'all, well when I was listening, I be listening to Rose.
No, you hear, you don't listen. See, I believe, but when I say hear, I believe they watch and listen they hear it and it goes through one ear and out the other. You're not listening to hold in the information and utilize it. I think shit just going through in and out of your ear. But I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. But go ahead, sir. You listen to Bud. Go ahead, buddy. You listen to Bud. Go ahead.
I be listening to y'all and I be like, dang man, how they come up with that? And I just want to know, like, how do y'all become your own God to know that what you're saying, like, is like what you're
Hey, bro. The first thing you got to do is take a goddamn chance on being wrong. Think something and go do whatever you thinking as far as the correct way. And from there, you continue to do whatever you do, seeing or checking if you're doing it the right way. But you have to be responsible enough to tell yourself the truth. And if you'll stop hating on yourself because you'll stop being the do nothing motherfucker, don't have nothing to say, gotta ask what, you'll stop being that guy and you'll stop hating it because that's what you hate, not being responsible, not having a response that you think is correct. You need to do all that.
Something had to happen. What happened for you to ask this question? What happened?
I guess I was texting this girl. Okay. I sent
wait. What did you text her? Because we always got to ask the question. What did you text her?
I'm on Instagram, right? And I see this girl on her story. And I said, you look like the type of woman I want to know. If you're free next Friday, I want you to have some drinks at this bar.
Why? Okay, young man. Who told you to say some shit like that?
Wait. Hey, caller. First of all, you got to realize you in 2024. Women, they get insulted by the least thing. Otherwise, you heard the word objectify, right?
Objectify?
Objectify, yeah. Okay, never mind. You don't have to. But when we used to say, "Girl, you sure looking good. Them curves on your body looking good." You say some shit like that now,
Can't do
and
that.
the first thing they gonna start screaming is how you objectifying them. But even if they don't say that, they're gonna think that, and they're gonna turn off from you. You ain't gonna be able to catch her because she got her guards up because of what the fuck you just said.
Right. So
And
why
a lot
would
of motherfuckers don't realize that shit.
so tell us why you said
In
it.
the same times where you could actually be complimentary in that way
Yeah.
about women. The only compliment they accepting is, "Dang, girl, look like you growing a dick." You know, they'll accept that goddamn compliment, but they ain't gonna accept nothing else.
So tell us why. Give us your reason why. Why'd you say that? What was your reason? What's the play? What's the play?
Well, okay. The reason I said that is because she looks attractive, right? But that don't mean that much to me if her inside don't match her outside.
No,
So,
stop. You're just saying shit, dog. You're just saying shit. I believe everything should be earned. So you say she looks attractive, but you're using a company line. You're just saying things, dog. Why did you say that to her? Why?
Hey, first, before you say anything, you see how he reacted to you saying that.
Yeah.
Now, just think of what this woman thought.
I mean, she said thank you, I would like that, but I'm getting what y'all trying to say, because Steve is telling me these things, and I'm like, dang, how do I become my own version to where I can say,
okay, real quick. This is what I keep trying to tell you guys. All right, so I'll be you, and I'm gonna say Bud the professor, okay, of Sidewalk University. Okay, this is what I keep trying to tell you guys. The reason why y'all only going to seep to your level of thinking, you can't do it yourself, or it would have been done. So you need somebody who has more knowledge than you that can pull you up from or out of where you're at. And that's the problem with you're doing. You're trying to figure it out on your own, and your level of thinking is why you're fucking up. You need some guidance. You need again a mentor. This is why I say student of the game. Sidewalk University, student of the game, man mindset, student of the game. You can't look, y'all have all tried it, okay, but I keep telling them we're in the 11th month and 12 days, and I always add January 31st. Y'all motherfuckers are the same motherfuckers. Y'all will never change yourself because you are comfortable hating yourself. You don't want someone to punch you in your chest, and that's the only way you're going to evolve. Only way one can evolve is be around motherfuckers who evolve. You can't do that yet. So you're trying to figure out something yourself, and that's why y'all get frustrated, because you think your arrogance, because these young motherfuckers, Bud, they got this arrogance.
Yes. That is a hell of an example of arrogance.
Yes.
They think they can do it on their own, even though they motherfucking getting showed they can't do it time after time after time, but they so arrogant they think they can do it.
Facts, motherfucker. Facts, motherfucker. So young man. So what is the question? What has she replied back to you? What's going on now?
Yeah, she replied back. But,
okay, what did she say?
She said, "Thank you, I would like that."
Now, where do you want to take her?
I just want to take her out for some drinks, and talk to her.
All right, now hold on, wait. Now let me show you where you fucking up. Again, we always here to challenge you and here to get you to think. He's right in front of you. Y'all are having drinks. What's the conversation? See, no. See, no. Don't cackle like a little girl. No. Stop that. See, this is what.
Caller, have you ever thought of that? Be real.
Haven't even got to that point.
Ever one time thought of what you gonna talk about?
Just project myself on her. That's it. That's all I thought.
I didn't ask you what are you gonna talk about. I asked you, have you thought about that?
Yeah, I have thought about it.
And you saying you're gonna project yourself on her?
How? Project yourself. Tell us what that means. Because again, guys, people just say shit and they don't mean what they say. I mean, we're about to prove this shit.
Come on, goddammit.
They
running their goddamn mouth.
But
what do you mean, man?
Yeah, show us what a person who projects himself on a woman. Show us. Project yourself. Give us an example. No. If you're gonna talk about it, you gotta be about it, dog. You know the game. Dog, this is why you're saying, this is why y'all fuck up. Y'all talk good shit, but you ain't shit. You can't even defend. You said I'm gonna project myself. You don't even know what the fuck that means. Motherfucker, bud. Come on, bud.
I don't really know what I'm gonna say because
No. Stop. You know? See, no, this is what we're talking about. You watch football, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, do you think a team who is going to a football game the next week versus another team just gonna go into the field, or are they gonna have a game plan together by watching the film and understand? Okay, these are the plays we're gonna run, and we're gonna practice all week long, and then when we get on the field, we're gonna be prepared.
And we're going to try to do this. We're going to try to do that. They got a plan.
Come on, dog. What does this put yourself, what does project yourself on or mean, dog?
Just being real, straight up with us.
What? Okay, what does that mean?
But Dean, see, when people give you answers like that, they don't realize how they're showing they don't even know what they're talking about.
I know, dog. I know.
The dude don't even have any idea of what he's talking about. I'm just talking about being real and shit. Well, what the fuck is real?
Just tell me.
How do you be real?
What I want. That's all.
What is it that you want? What is it that you want?
Silence.
What I wanted.
What?
Silence.
What?
I told you I just wanted to see if the inside matches out.
No, now you're doing okay. Now you're doing it again. You're just grabbing shit from our store. Hey, I'd say a great wise one named Jebediah Rosebud used to say this in I think 46 AD. Something about you're grabbing the crumbs and you're not fucking grabbing the cake. You're too busy grabbing little crumbs from us, and you have no idea what the cake is about. So stop all this. I want to know her outside and inside. What the fuck do you want from this woman, big dog? What do you want?
Some pussy?
I'm waiting for this.
This was weeks ago. So it's like I don't even like
weeks.
Like, it's over.
Then why are you talking about something that happened weeks ago?
Because he don't have shit happen but once every 2 or 3 months.
I just want to give y'all an example.
It take that long. Dean, I got a class I got to do at 12 o'clock.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Wait. Okay, wait. How much time is it?
We've been on that long, huh?
Okay, yeah, we got 9 minutes. You got 9 minutes. Yeah. We've been kicking it for a day. We got about a few. Oh, we got 4 minutes. 4 minutes. We got 4 more minutes. So caller, just hit me up later on tonight. I'm gonna be doing a show later on tonight. Hit me up and we'll talk more about this, dog. Because you fucking up, okay? All right,
I got you.
All right, so we'll throw you back in, dog, because we got to wrap this show up, dog. We've been fucking Bud, we've been talking. God damn it, the phones are blowing up. You want to take the call, Bud, or you want to round this off? You want to take this call, Bud? It's on you.
We can take the last call.
All right, last call, 647. You are the last call. What's your name, sir, and what's your question, big guy? 607 going once, 607 going twice, 607 last time. All right, we'll let you go. All right, so Bud, let's go and round this off, man, and let's take it on home and break down the significance of thinking and doing it before you go, buddy.
Okay, all we've been talking about is for you to build momentum.
Yes,
momentum building is a must. You got to acknowledge the smallest of your successes because it's going to help you build momentum and create an atmosphere of continuous action and achievements. And this is not every fact as far as the think and do it concept, but these are some important factors to it. And if you follow any of what we're saying, you're going to win.
Yeah, I've always said, Bud, to all these guys out here that you think and do 99% of your life. You open a door and do it. You grab a toothbrush and do it. You grab a remote control. It's just that because you place women above yourself, you put more pressure on yourself, Bud. It seems like they put more pressure. And they think more about what she's thinking and doing, Bud, versus what they got to think and do. So we're going to continue to keep talking about these topics and everything and continue to lace y'all with the game and shit, Bud. But tell them, Bud, again, Sidewalk University. Sidewalku.think it. What is it?
Sidewalku.thinkific.com.
Like thinkific.com.
Ific,
Yeah.
the word think ific,
Thank
IFIC.
Right. So
All right,
and
Dean,
yeah.
I gotta get in there.
All right, go ahead and go, bud. All right, guys, we'll see y'all next Monday, man. We out this joint, man. Peace. We out. We out.